We will try to learn to manage your time wisely, kind of find out what you are doing, what you aren't doing, how we can kind of change those things. So our goals for the day, right? We'll identify that we have a reason for scheduling and using a planner, whatever kind of planner you do, whether it's something physical or electronic, how to create long-term and short-term schedules, how to set priorities, so out of everything you have to do in the day, what's really important and what can kind of go on the back burner for tomorrow or another time. How to create a schedule for your personal use, all right? And then to be able to monitor how much time you spend doing each item. How much time do you spend at school, for homework, doing work, spending with friends, eating, sleeping, all of that. All right, so what do you currently do and what should you be doing? So, we're gonna start off really quickly. Take 20 seconds, think about what is something that you feel you never have any time to do. Right? What is something that you always feel like you wish you do, but you never have any time to do? So just think about it. Could be spending time with friends, spending time with a family member, getting to the homework that you never end up doing. I don't know. Okay? What's something that you wish you had time for, but you never seem to have time to do, no matter how your day goes, no matter how well it's planned? You don't need to write anything on this, guys. Sorry, I'm just giving you a sticky note. I'm big into stickies. I go through a lot in a day. Anybody want to share something that you really never get to? What's one of those elusive items that you never get to do?
Exercise.
Okay, get outside and exercise. Good. Anybody else have something that you never get to do? Oh, I wish I just had time. With friends? Yeah, a little bit more time with friends is always a nice thing to do. Anybody else? Sleep. Yeah, I know. High school, you never get enough sleep. I understand that one. Both? All right, well, sleep's going to be a hot commodity then when we talk later. So what you're going to be doing is we're going to take our sticky notes. Okay? And I want to know, how do you actually plan out your day? Do you use an app or a calendar on your phone? So I put that hanging over here. Okay. Fine. Here, you can have your sticky notes. Okay. So do you use an app or a calendar? Do you use a physical agenda book? So, paper and pencil. So we have our physical agenda book that maybe you use. Do you not use anything at all? Okay, we'll come back to the other in a moment. Do you use, like me, a bunch of sticky notes or a random sheet of paper? I posted that over here. Or do you rely on your parents or guardians at home to kind of tell you, hey, you need to be here, you need to go there, please do this, please do that, time's up, okay? So think about what you use. You might use more than one, okay? I can tell you from personal use, I'll use the calendar on my phone for like long-term kind of weekend things. I'll use an actual calendar planner for work here in school and meetings and everything. I use sticky notes for my day-to-day, okay? So some of you have been in my classroom, some of you have not. My desk is covered in sticky notes, okay? So even coming here, I'll give you a nice example. One sticky note, two sticky notes. Oh, got another one already. Third one on my computer. Okay, so I use a couple of different items to help keep me focused, and I know what I use them for. Sticky notes for me are short-term goals. My calendar, monthly or yearly planning. So you might use multiple, okay? But think about which one you rely on the most. And all you're gonna do is take your sticky note and stick it right on top of that paper, okay? So get up, move, stretch. I know it's been a long day. If you have another one that's not been used, write down. working for you? So, pretty good, not so good. You're always kind of like, oh, now I have to go do this. Are you always feeling stressed out and overwhelmed with how much you still have to do? Sometimes, some days, okay? I'm surprised that more of you don't actually use your phone like on the calendar app. I'm surprised. I thought more of you would do that. Nothing? Does that sometimes get stressful and overwhelming of like, oh my God, I don't even remember what I need to do? No? You just kind of, oh, if I forgot, so what? Couldn't have been that important anyway? All right, well, we're gonna look at other options, other things to do, and hopefully you'll leave with, all right, maybe I do need to manage my time in some form or fashion. Hi guys, who's there? Yes, no, maybe so? Maybe not. So, we're going to test your knowledge on time management. Welcome, guys. Just in time. You guys can just drop your stuff because we're going to get up and move in a moment anyway. So we're going to find out how much you really know about time management. We have some true or false questions. If you think the answer is true, all right, you're going to come back over by our true section, so you do need to stand up and move. I realize it's after school. I want you to be able to do your exercise for the day. If you think it is false, you'll come up front and you'll stand by the false. Okay? Ready? Yes or no? Are we ready? Okay, thanks. For most people, it takes twice as long to complete a task than they think it will. If you think it's true, we're going to have you stand up and come on over this side. If you think it's false, come on up to the front. I don't really know. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Interesting. Almost got a half and half. Well, for most people, it actually does take twice as long to complete something than you would initially anticipate. So let's try another one. We only have 3, so we'll get you moving. 10 minutes of planning time, right, before you act can save you up to 2 hours of wasted time throughout your day. Is that true or false, you think? Can 10 minutes save you 2 hours? Sorry guys, but if you plan for 10 minutes, just 10, if you organize yourself for 10 minutes, you can actually save 2 hours of trying to think about what am I actually supposed to be doing? What am I actually needing to walk in this room for? Because that happens to me all the time. All right, you walk in the room, you're like, totally forgot what I want, what I came in here for, and so you walk out and then you have to come back because then you remembered. So, me writing something down could have saved me 2 hours of my life. Last one. There is no such thing as multitasking. Productivity, so how productive you are, drops as much as 40% when you try to do more than one thing at a time. Is that true or false? Well, as much as I think I'm a good multitasker, sorry, there's no such thing as multitasking, okay? So yes, your brain tries to do multiple things at once, but truthfully, you're actually only focusing on one at a time, okay? So this statement is also true. Your productivity, so how much you're able to get done and how much you can focus, actually decreases almost by half when you think you're trying to multitask, okay? So you can have a seat again. So what does this actually mean? Why do we even care? Because 23% of adults, most of you are young adults, you're getting to this point, all right? I'm already an adult. Dr. Comedies is also an adult, so we don't want to be part of these percentages, all right? But 23% of adults pay their bills late, and it's not always because they can. 75% of that, 23%, just totally forgot. They might have misplaced it, they forgot about it, they lost it, something happened, okay? Just pure whoopsies, okay? The typical US office workers, all right? So not me. So those of you who do know me, my phone is actually still off right now. Yes, there is a power button on your phones, and I do know where mine is, and I use it every day. So this way I'm not interrupted by my cell phone. However, I am interrupted by my email constantly throughout the day. You guys are interrupted from what you're doing, probably by your cell phone, your email, someone talking to you, just any kind of mode of communication. You're interrupted by this technology. So and again, that takes your focus away, and that also adds time for you to need to refocus yourself. Your stress-related illnesses, right? Who would have thought that $300 million a year goes to those medical costs? That's just a little outrageous. So we want to de-stress you so we can lower that number. And then 40% of Americans said that if they had more time, what do they want to do with it? They want to spend it with their family, okay? Most of anybody who's done here was not a high school student, because most of you would probably say, I just really need some more sleep. I need a couple extra hours in my day to get my homework done, something like that. So let's do a little bit of math. Uh-oh, give me your pen. Okay, how many hours are there in a single day? Huh? 24, okay? So, yeah. So they messed that one up. But, so how many minutes are there in a single day? So there are only 24 hours. That's not so bad. I can count 24. How many minutes do you have every single day? If you need your little calculator, you can take it out. More? Pretty sure? This is your SAT math for the day. Yeah. You have 1,440 minutes every single day. Who would have thought? You just think, oh, I have 24 hours, 8 of them, I'm in school. You have 1,400 hours. Sorry, 1,400 minutes every single day. So we want to really be looking at how are you investing that? Right? So how are you using that time? Are you using it kind of scrambling around, what am I supposed to be doing, what am I doing next? Or are you like, okay, this is what I need to do, where I need to be, what I need to get done. So, let's see how well you're doing, okay? You do need out a pen or a pencil. We're just going to take a really short little survey. I might need us to come up again. So all you have to do is take this short little quiz and rate your current organization by checking the yes or no. So we already looked at how many yeses you got. Which statements did you agree with most? So take a look at them, and let's just rate them 1 and 2. So find the number 1 and number 2, and you can put a number next to them. So which one did you most agree with, and which one was second? And then for that number 1 and number 2, do you have any strategies that have helped you overcome that? Oh, okay. All right, so let's hear from about 4 people. Okay? Just your number one. Which statement did you most agree with? Who wants to share? I just need 4 volunteers. Got a lot of you in here. Okay.
I'll feel rushed.
Feel rushed? Okay. Is there any way that you found that kind of works for you to overcome that? Is there anything that you felt that if I do this, then I can overcome feeling rushed? Not yet? We're going to hopefully find that answer for you. Anybody else? What's your number one? What did you most agree with on that piece of paper?
I said, it says I almost always feel that I have too much to do.
Always feel like you always have too much to do. Yeah, sometimes I feel like that also. What else?
Before I started working on the project, it took me a while together to gather together what I need.
Okay, so it takes you a little while to get together everything that you might need. But once you get everything together, does it seem to work smoothly?
Yes.
Good. Good. One more person. Thank you.
I spend at least 10 minutes a day sleeping from this inside.
Yeah, I definitely do that too. Spending that time looking for misplaced items, usually walking in circles around my classroom saying, I know I put the red pen somewhere. And those of you who have been in my room know that I'm looking for that random piece of paper that I put down somewhere, and I walked away and I totally forgot what I did with it. So, yes, all of them, okay? I'm sure you can relate to a lot of them, but we want to try to fix that. So now, you can keep that one aside. All right, that one's for you. You only need to complete the top portion of this one. All right? So the top portion, all it's asking is, what are 10 things that you need to get done this week? Okay, your top 10 priorities. Okay? Yeah, what are your priorities? So you're only going to list them all out. Brain dump. Okay? Top portion, those top 10 lines. What things do you need to do? When you get out of here, what do you need to be doing? Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to analyze your list. Okay, so look at your list of however many you have. Hopefully you got 10, but if you don't have 10, well then that's probably a good thing. That means you don't have that much to do. So look at your list and we want to prioritize them. So in the bottom portion of the worksheet, it's listed out 1 to 10. Right? So 1, you're going to list as your highest priority, down to 10 as your lowest priority. So what is the first thing you need to do as soon as you get out of here? Okay? So list them by priority. What is the most important to the least important? So now, I want you to draw a line using your 10, so it should be a cutoff somewhere within there. That above this line, you have to be able to do. And then the stuff below it is the stuff you want to do. But if you don't get to it, okay, we can kind of push that off till next week. So out of your list of 10, just draw a line to divide what you have to do from what you want to do. So what must get done this week, or what's something that could wait maybe till next week? Yeah, it's kind of just gotta get that one done. All right, so just with a show of fingers, okay, you don't need to get up and move, but show of fingers, how many did you have that were above the line? Did you have 5 above the line, 2 above the line? How many did you have above the line? Wow. We have a lot of things that really have to get done. So, good. I'm going to keep this down, okay? So we're going to kind of work out another way to see how much time do I have and where can I really fit all of this in? How am I going to get all of this have-to stuff done so I also can have time for that want-to stuff, right? You still want to be able to see your friends. You still want to be able to go out, go to the mall, go to a movie. You want to be able to do all of that. So we need to be able to find the time. So we're going to become aware of our time. All right? So, we'll start with this. So on this paper is your time awareness. It is basically a weekly schedule, okay, blocked out for you. And you're going to kind of list in there, all right, when am I awake? When am I asleep? When am I at school? When am I doing homework? When am I eating dinner? When am I going somewhere else, doing errands, going to the bank, walking the dog? What am I doing in there every day? Okay? So maybe probably start with today. That's probably the easiest one to do, okay? Because it already is Wednesday. So you start with today, right? Figure when do you wake up in the morning and kind of get ready. Just write it in there for right now. We'll go over the color coding in a few minutes, okay? Just write it in your boxes for now. Because we're at school from 8 to 3, and today you can kind of put till 6, okay? You can kind of draw the arrow going all the way down the boxes. You don't have to rewrite it all the time.
We just write what we're doing.
Yep. Yep. So you can keep going with your day. I just figured Wednesday would be a good starting point. Okay. So yep. Keep going. Yep. We're gonna look to see how much time we have, how much time we don't have. Now there are certain hours that you're like, this is my TV show. Nothing's gonna change that. Okay? Hey, I have some of those. So yes, that is built into my time management schedule. So for someone who's approximately 16 years old,
9 hours a day.
okay, you should be sleeping, and I think there might have been like 1 or 2 of you, and that's scary to me, that actually received 8 to 9 hours a day of sleep. No? You should be spending probably about an hour a day between all of your meals, okay, eating, grooming, right, showering, cleaning up, brushing your teeth, getting ready for bed, getting ready for school, half hour or longer, okay? Some of you might take like a 5-minute shower, some of you might take a half-hour shower. Okay, so again, it can be longer. How much time you exercise? Recommended is 1 hour a day. If you get more, great. If you get less, 0. So on that recommend side, please write down these numbers so you can kind of compare to see where are you at versus what's recommended. You don't want to have all exercise, right? You don't want to be doing too much and then losing all the sleep, right? You kind of want that balance. But these are the recommended hours by physicians. So, a lot of you have almost 0 time to yourself. There are a few of you that might have like a half hour here, an hour there, and that's not good. We want you to have more time. So what you're going to be doing, okay, this is your homework for the week. Ready? Homework for your week.
Oh, no, it's just.
You have your schedules, okay? How accurate were you? And this can be on your priority list, so you're going to use 2 pieces of paper. You're going to use that priority list that you came up with. Okay, what are the things that you must do? What was urgent for you to get done? What was just important, etc.? Which ones were you most efficient at? Okay, which ones do you have to do? Which ones are you able to kind of cut out? Where can you create a little bit more time for yourself? Okay, your goal this week, all right, is there any way that I can kind of create even a half hour a day more time for myself? Okay, can I use that? Can I get a little bit of extra sleep at night? Can I get a little bit more exercise in? Can I actually sit down to eat a meal and not just kind of eat and run on the go? That's going to be your goal for next week. Okay, so for this whole week, so from Wednesday till next Wednesday, I want you to keep track, and you can use your sheet, all right? How much time do you actually spend doing everything? How accurate were you on your list, okay? And I would like everybody to try, okay? I want everyone to try, make a concerted effort to try one way, so especially for my nothing people, okay? I want everybody to try one new way to kind of organize themselves. Because 10 minutes of organization can save you 2 hours a day. That 2 hours you can spend hopefully towards sleeping, because some of you need way more than 2 hours more of sleep a night, okay? So we want to be able to find that time. How can we create it? So I want everybody to be able to try using an app on your phone, using a physical calendar, okay, you can kind of print them off Microsoft Word also. Use some sticky notes, what do I need to get done? All right, maybe have someone at home say, all right, can you keep track of this for me? But they're probably good, you're a young adult, that's your job. So find another way, okay, that you can help to organize your time, all right? So we'll try to check back in next week, all right, and kind of see how did you do, all right? Can you find your goal this week? Find a little bit extra time for yourself, okay? So that should be a fun goal. You want more time for yourself. So we're gonna have a happy and safe and efficient week.